4-1-2-1-2 formation with also custom tactics. So I'll get straight into it. So there's custom tactics here. I do have it say, so I have 4-3-3, which is my chemistry formation. You'll know sort of a lot of this if you've already seen my video for my 4-2-3-1 formation. So 4-1-2-1-2 is the attacking formation. The second variant is by far the best one, the narrow version. So go to it now. My defensive style is balanced. My offensive style is long ball, sorry. So balanced, not drop back, just because it puts players too out of position and they get too many shots and possession away. So width, just middle width, that's what you want, because it's quite narrow, so you don't want to go too narrow or too wide. It's meant to be narrow. Depth, I do go 3. You can go 4 if you're quite good at defending, but I think I just prefer to play 3 for now, so I get a bit better at defending. So long ball, the reason this, because you don't need to play long ball, but it will make your strikers up front play much better make much better runs. So you do want to use that. It'll be very useful. With width quite wide, so 3 away from the first one, to stay nice and wide. Because if you do have wingers, you want to play them on the narrow, like cams. I think it is cam positions or centre mids. Well, I think it's left mid and right mid actually. Then you'll want to keep them wide. Corners and free kicks, just go 2, because you don't want to draw people out of the position, and then if they go on the counter attack, it'll be really easy for them to score. So that's it for that page. So formation itself, you can see my team here. So yeah, it's quite narrow. So I have Son, who's normally a winger. I put him up front because he's very good up front, and Ziyech is also normally a winger. I put him in the cam position because they will roam out wide quite a lot as well. And Parties are my other centre mid, sorry, not cam, centre mid. But I have made him stay a bit more narrow, I think. So on the instructions, you start both the strikers. You want them to stay central because you do not want them to go wide at all. And then mix attack, and then normal interceptions and come back on defence. The only reason I use come back on defence, even though it's an attacking formation, is because then when you're attacking, building up play from the back line, you can do quick 1-2s from the midfield and with your cam, and it makes better runs as well. Otherwise they're going to be 2 up front and maybe offside a lot, and it's quite hard to get the ball to them anyway. And then cam, you want them to stay forward, because then they'll otherwise drop back too much, and you want them to make sort of these 3 up front. You want to be like a trio up front, and you need to make good balls for each other, and good 1-2s. So yeah, Bruno Fernandes I've got in cam, balanced crossing runs, stick to position, just so he doesn't roam around. That is default anyway. And then normal interceptions for this. And then right centre mid and left centre mid I think are the same. Sorry, it's really hard to get to the. Let me check that's the same. Yeah, it's the same. So balanced attack, balanced crossing runs, everything default actually. Yeah, everything's default. There is a reason for that. You don't want them to roam out too wide or be too attacking or too defensive. You want them to just kind of stay where they are, and they will end up going a bit wider anyway sometimes when attacking if you need them to. And then CDM, I do have Henson here for now temporarily till I get someone good. So you want them on cut passing lanes, which is very useful. So it stops them being able to run straight down the middle and also make really easy through balls. Drop between defenders makes them almost like a 5th centre back, but it's still a bit higher. That's very good when defending, otherwise you might get counter-attack too easily. Normal interceptions, and cover centre. Just you don't want them to cover the wing, you want them to stay very central. And then right back and left back are the exact same, apart from with stay back while attacking on. Just you don't want them to get drawn into the attack, you need them there to stop the wingers, their wingers when they're coming down on counters, or just in general. And then both other things are default. And then centre backs are the last 2, which are both default, as well as goalkeepers also default. So that's pretty much it for this video. Yeah, nothing on roles. So that is literally it for this video. It's a short video explaining why the 4-1-2-1-2 is very attacking formation. It's a really good formation to use if you're a few goals behind or just 1 goal behind. Just switch to it quickly, especially if you need a goal back pretty quickly. Not the ultra attacking formation, just quite a good solid, more or less attacking formation. So as I said in the last video, I do have the 4-2-3-1 as my default balance formation, but I do actually now start with this because I want to try and get the first goal away usually. So this is the formation I start with in game. But that's usually it for this video, so I'll end this now and see you next time.